As NBA free agency is quickly approaching, we've got another player that we need to talk about as a potential for the Chicago Bulls, and his name is Chris Boucher. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to talk about the Chicago Bulls. So if you are a Bulls fan, hit the big red subscribe button down below. I promise you won't regret it, all right? Make sure you guys follow me on all my social media platforms. As always, hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, people, let's get into it. So I was telling you guys that there's players that we need to talk about, and I have not heard anybody talk about this guy as a potential for the Bulls to pursue in free agency. And obviously, I just mentioned his name. It's Chris Boucher. All right, Chris Boucher, the forward/center for the Toronto Raptors. And I'm not sure why it hasn't been mentioned. Maybe it has, and I just missed it. So if you guys have seen articles or reports about the Bulls being interested in Chris Boucher, let me know. But Chris Boucher is a free agent. He's an unrestricted free agent this summer, which is great because that means the Raptors can't match any sort of offers for him. So there is a legitimate chance they lose him in free agency. They also have Thaddeus Young as a free agent, who maybe we could bring him back to. But I want to talk about Chris Boucher because he is the younger, better option here, okay? He's 6'9", 215 pounds, all right? He is a little slim, but he's versatile, folks, all right? And last year, all right, let's break down the stats here. 80 games last year he played. Didn't start many of them. He came off the bench for the Raptors, but was one of their top reserves. In 21 minutes a game, he averaged 9.4 points per game and 6.2 rebounds per game. All right, he did that on 46% shooting and 29% from three and 77% from the free throw line. Now, a couple of things here to note. You want that three-point percentage to be better. It's 29%. But here's the silver lining. Last year, so the year before this past season, in 2020, 2021, he shot 38% from three, which is great. And if we were able to get him to shoot that, that's fantastic. And the year before, like I said, that same year, he averaged 13.6 points per game and 6.7 rebounds a game. So his points per game and rebounds and three-point percentage all higher the year before. So we have seen him have that jump. So let's talk about why I love this fit for the Bulls, right? What the Bulls need is interior defense, bench scoring, versatility, and they want to bolster their physicality a bit, okay? Chris Boucher is versatile. He can play both the 4 and the 5. I know he's a little undersized at 6'9", but trust me, he can do it, okay? And he's a guy who can shoot the rock. Again, we've seen the percentages be up higher in previous seasons. So we're talking about a guy who can shoot, all right? He's not just a rim-running center like a Mitchell Robinson, all right? I get it. Mitchell Robinson more elite defensively, but he can't shoot a lick, right? When he's out there on the floor, it's 3 feet or in. If it's not a dunk, Mitchell Robinson's not scoring the basketball. That's not the case with Chris Boucher. Chris Boucher can shoot the 3, he can shoot the 2, he can shoot the mid-range. He can shoot from the free throw line, 77%, very respectable. And he's a guy who would be able to come off the bench and, again, play both the 4 and the 5. So to me, he kind of checks all of the boxes that the Bulls are looking for in free agency, right? And that's the best part about it, because our starting lineup for the most part is set, right? You've got Lonzo and Zach if he resigns, obviously, DeMar DeRozan, and then Patrick Williams at the 4 and Vooch at the 5. We need guys off the bench, and especially guys who can back up the 4 and the 5. Chris Boucher can do that. He can do that. He's young, which means he can still get better. By the way, the numbers I gave you was in 21 minutes a game. If you give Chris Boucher 25, 26, 7 minutes a game, which he certainly can get here, I can absolutely see him average double-digit points and maybe close to 7, 8 rebounds. So Chris Boucher would be an absolute perfect fit for the Bulls. I would love this signing. I'm not even saying like. I would love this signing for the Chicago Bulls. The only question is the dollars, right? The Bulls don't have salary cap space. They can only offer that mid-level exception. Is that going to be enough to get a guy like Chris Boucher? Because we've seen in free agency, every year it happens, teams throw the bag, they overpay for guys. And even if Chris Boucher is as good as I think he is and as good of a fit as I think he will be, there's always a number that you're willing to go to, and then past that you're not willing to go past, right? So if some team wants to come out here, throw the bag at Chris Boucher and give him $20 million per year, be my guest. That's not going to be the Chicago Bulls. But at the end of the day, if we can get him at a reasonable number, which the mid-level exception should be able to be reasonable, that full MLE, I would love this signing. So I am praying and hoping the Bulls are interested in Boucher as much as I am. Let's see what happens. But yes. Give me all the Chris Boucher for the Chicago Bulls. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree. As always, thanks for watching.